friends, it's Miss Turpin, and today we're going to do some math. Okay, so last week we talked about part whole addition, right? So we looked at different items. You had some stinky socks, right? You had some different objects to look at, and then we were adding them using the part whole method. Okay, so today we're going to work on part whole subtraction, okay? So when you subtract, you are taking away, okay? So if you see here, I have the whole number, okay? That is the biggest or largest number that is in our equation, okay? Then we have a part, and so we take a part of the whole number away, we subtract it, and then it equals whatever is left, okay? So this last part is, you can see what is left from that whole number when we took parts away from it, okay? So this here is the subtraction sign, okay? It just looks like a line, just straight across, and that means subtract, to take away. And then you have the two lines, one above the other, and that is your equals sign, okay? So something, subtract or take away something, equals or is this number, okay? So let's take a look at our first problem here. Okay, so you will get a Jamboard that looks exactly like this, okay? So I'm going to go through this with you, so then therefore whenever you go to do it, you will know how to do it. You will already have saw these questions, so this is to help you, okay? So I put a little sticky note here, and it says, look at the dice to know what number to take away, okay? So this right here is a dice, okay, or a die. Actually, when it's one dice, it's called a die, okay? So we looked at some dice, right, some dice, and it is that little cube that we can see one side, okay? So this would be one side of that cube, and then we can touch and count how many are there, okay? The dots tell us how many there are, okay? So in this instance, if we see this die here, we can see there are 1, 2, 3 dots, okay? So that means we're going to take away 3 from our equation, okay? So we always want to start with the whole number when we subtract, okay? So I'm going to see how many I have in my whole number as my whole all together, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? That's my whole number. So I'm going to double click in this first box, and I'm going to put a number 5, okay? Because that is my whole number. That is the number I'm starting with, okay? Then I need to come over here and look at the dice, because I need to know what to take away, because this right here, this little sign is subtract or take away, right? So I need to know what number I need to take away from 5, my whole number, okay? So I go back over here and I see that there are 1, 2, 3 dots on my die, okay? So I need to take away 3. So I'm going to put 3. I'm going to double click this box and put a 3, because that's how many I'm taking away. That's what my die says. And I'm going to take away 3, okay? So I'm going to click and drag, okay? And I'm going to put 3 in this part section, okay? So that I know that I just took away, right? I just took away from that 5. I took away from that whole number. I took 3 away. Now, what's that equal? 5, that whole number, take away or subtract 3. We took the 3 away, equals what? What do we have left over? Pull these down and count with me. 1, 2. I'm going to double click and put a 2 in here so I don't forget. And so I just figured out that 5 take away or subtract 3 minus 3 equals 2. 5 subtract take away 3 is 2, equals 2, okay? So I had 5 cubes, I took away 3, and I had 2 left over, okay? So let's go to the second slide, okay? So now I'm going to take a look at my whole number first, right? Because that's where I need to start. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 here. I'm going to double click so I can put that there, because that's where my whole number goes, okay? Then it says subtract something. What am I subtracting? Oh yeah, I got to look at my dice to figure out I have to look at my die to figure out what number I'm supposed to be taking away, okay? So I'm going to come here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take away 5, okay? So let me take away 5 and drag it to my first part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I took 5 away, and I'm going to double click here, put that 5 there so I don't forget. So I had 5, I took away 5, and then how many are left? How many can I drag over to the part section? Nothing. There's nothing here for me to take down to the part section. So 5, take away 5 equals 0. 0. There's nothing for me to take. There's nothing left. 5 minus 5 equals 0. Good. All right. What am I going to start with? Where do I start? Tell me. Walk me through it. Good. I start with my whole number, right? My whole. Okay, so then how many is my whole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click this first box, put 5 in there. Great. Fantastic. What do I do next? Because it says I have to do something. I have to subtract or take away something. Where do I get that number? Where do I find it? Perfect. Here. Good. That's the number. I need to look here to know what I need to take away. So I need to take away 1, 2, 3, 4. Double click. Put that 4 there. Okay. And then it says it equals what? What do I need to do? What I need to do? I need to drag that 4 down, right? Because I had 5, take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals, how many do I have left? 1. I have 1 left. Good job. That's all I have left. So 5 minus 4, or take away 4, subtracting 4, equals or is 1. Okay? All right, so we have done 3 problems together. You have some other things that you are going to have to do in the Jamboard, okay? So remember, look at this dice so that you know what to take away. It's very important, okay? This is where you're going to know how to make your problem, okay? Same thing here. Look at that number. And then I want to point out something, okay? So on this last Jamboard, there's a box that the die was in, or there's a die here, and it's empty, right? There's no dots here. What? What does that mean? Okay. Here, I put a little sticky note, and it says, hint, there are no dots, okay? So you're going to have to figure out, this is 0. This means 0, okay? So you're going to have to figure out that whole number minus 0 equals what, okay? All right, so that is your part whole subtraction within 5, okay? And if you need anything, please email your teacher or send them a message, and we will be more than happy to help you. Happy learning. Bye, friend.